Hello and a very good afternoon and evening to everyone. So a quick recap of what we've seen since the European cash market close. Firstly, we saw the independent banking review, or the banking audit for the Spanish banking system. That showed a need of 62 billion euros. However, the top three banks there not needing any aid, slightly higher than the IMF forecast, although not too much reaction in terms of the markets. We also are yet to see a formal request from Spain for aid. However, EU's Juncker and also Rehn have indicated this will be before Monday, so it looks likely that'll happen over the weekend. We also saw source comments today and then confirmation from Juncker that this aid for Spain, or the credit lines, will firstly come from the EFSF and then come from the ESM once that's operational and in place. So on the source comment, we did see a move higher in terms of euro dollar by around 20 pips. On the confirmation, not too much reaction as this was now expected. The main news today has been a potential Moody's downgrade of global banks. So we saw source comments earlier from Sky News. They said it would be after the Wall Street closing bell on both UK and US banks. Several sources have noted different times, however, we're yet to say anything. It does look more likely it will be overnight or in the early hours of tomorrow, so that's worth bearing in mind for tomorrow's session. But apart from that, there hasn't been too much news other than those grabbing the attention. We did see the 30-year TIPS auction out of the US. It wasn't particularly great, slightly lacklustre, weaker bid to cover. However, it was the lowest yield on record, so just dampening demand. Now, looking ahead to tomorrow, there's no real US Tier 1 data. However, we do have the German IFO numbers in the European session. We've also got an ECOFIN meeting just following the Eurogroup meeting that we saw today, so that'll take place in Brussels. But for the time being, that is enough from me. We'll have a look forward for you tomorrow morning, but in the meantime, have yourself a great evening.